Hello everybody and welcome back to Purbeck Valley Farm. How are you doing today? Hopefully very well. So what we're going to be doing is battling against the season. What we need to do is get the soybeans harvested before the end of the first or second week of winter. It shouldn't be too difficult in theory, but it's all going to come down to how wet the crops are. So we are going to be, just to begin with, moving a tiny bit of silage. We just need to move this piece of silage across to the other side. So we have another clear pit, and then yeah, as you can see in the forecast, we do have rain, so we obviously can't start harvesting yet, especially as the ground is still wet. You see the crops are still wet, so that rules today out. Soybeans, yeah, end of the second day, second week, whatever it's going to be. I'm hoping Sunday. There's snow on Tuesday. So yes, if we can't get it done by the end of Sunday, which is tomorrow in game time, I think we're going to lose the crop. So it's going to be very tricky. Very tricky. Anyway, yes, as I said, we have this tiny bit of silage in the back here. I have returned the conveyor belt to the dealer. It was leased. We can get 2,000 litres in a bucket. We have 14,000 litres in total to transfer, so easy. Just 7 bucket loads to do. Okay, so that is the pit all clean, and as you can see, the Axion 870 has apparently reached the end point, so that's good. If it has. It has. Brilliant. Okay, so that's going to be a big help. The reason why I was actually sort of time filling there was because I didn't want it to start raining before this drill had completed the job, otherwise it would have been stopped waiting for another day to do it. So we do now have 2 fields here drilled with canola, I think. Oh no, one with canola, one with oats. Field number 3, just there. That is just stubble currently, although it has had slurry put onto it. That needs to be done, but I think we're going to wait until the spring for that field. If it is dry enough in the next day, when we do harvesting possibly, then we should also be able to drill the field just up here on the left hand side, which I've also put slurry on. We did that a while ago, but no, I would be fairly disappointed if it doesn't dry up enough to be able to do the harvesting, because field number 82 is quite a big field and I've put quite a bit of work into it, so yes, it would be a shame. That was the issue with planting the field later in the year. I think I must have been, well, certainly in the summer. It wasn't in the spring, so it didn't really have much of a head start. Yes, it was here. I think it was the second day of summer, because we could only put the soybeans and corn in. I'm expecting it to start raining any second. It's certainly going darker, much darker. But we can leave this here, ready for the occasion when we might get it drilled. And I'm thinking probably something like, well, actually I really do like oats, because oats are worth a lot of money and you get the straw from them. Let's just take a look and see. Yeah, the comparison between oats and barley and wheat, it's incredible. Just over 1,000 for barley currently. Well, actually, to be fair, that price is increasing, but it's like £700 more for oats. It's impressive. Ah, there we go. Raining, hooray! Now this should be the last rain before it's sunny for a day, hopefully. Thing is, will it dry up enough? That is the big question. It's not looking likely, but I really hope it does do. Here we are at the field, field number 82. We have the combine harvester. It's ready to go as soon as it's dry enough. So I'm going to rest now for a day, well, for the night, and see what the morning brings. It's not looking great, but as I said, the forecast is it's fairly sunny after several hours of rain. Okay, welcome to winter. It did snow briefly. I don't think the snow is in the forecast. It's looking like a nice day. It is supposed to be a nice day. I really hope it dries up. Please let me harvest. This whole crop here will be wasted. As you can see, it's a big field. One of the biggest we've done. I should have prioritised it. Okay, well it's nice and bright and sunny. It's quite windy too, so it really should be drying out. Drying potential is 0, or neutral. But yeah, the wind is so high, so it must be drying. It has to be drying. It's beautiful though. When you time-lapse the video, time-lapse the in-game day. Yeah, the sky whizzing over with the sunshine. Just want the icon to remove itself. Disappear, wet crop icon. Oh no, more cloud. Ah, it's not going to disappear, is it? It's 3:30 now. And it's still there. Grrr. Okay, yep, it's not going to go anywhere. So I'm just going to try out doing a bit of whole crop for silage. It looks weird doing this as silage, but it's the only solution I can think of. And yes, you might say we have another day, but although actually the forecast has changed, it was for snow before. Okay, do I risk it? We've got nothing to lose. I shall rest for another day and see what happens. Will it dry out? Nope. It's not going to dry out. It's 3 o'clock now on the second day, the last day, for me to be able to drill and also harvest. So, yes, now the cows require total mixed ration. We're just giving them some water. Don't want to be losing any, that'd be bad. But yeah, I'm going to try whole crop. I don't know if you can do whole crop when it's damp. I would have thought you would be able to, but I'm not too sure. I shall read my comments from the previous episode once I find the trigger for this. Yes, it has been a little bit tricky recently finding the trigger. I don't know why. There we go. There we go, right. Good, so I would imagine they'll take all of this. We do have quite a few cows. The good thing is the cows will be producing milk very soon. Okay, so they have not actually taken it all. They have left me with some. My favourite total mixed ration. Very generous of them. But no, there'll be some left for next time, which is always good. But I've just been looking through my comments from the previous episode, which was called Disaster Autumn Snow, and I couldn't see any comments about whole crop. If you did leave one, thank you very much, but I didn't see one. That's the thing. There's so many comments that some can get hidden away. But no, the majority of the comments are actually about these fields here. Field number 38, 39, we don't actually own them. The reason why we have them, or don't have them, is so that we could use the biogas plant. So yeah, 38, 39, they show up as ours, but they're not ours, just to make that clear. And yeah, the other comments are all about me going we. I said we when the tractor spun round. Yeah, one of my spontaneous reactions. Okay, so yes, we are going to attempt whole crop. I will do this mostly off screen, in case it's a failure. Don't want to have 10 minutes of the video of me messing around. So yes, I will see you at the field with a forager. Okay, so we're not at the field yet, but I just wanted to do a bit of a shout out to somebody called Bram, who left a comment on the previous episode, which was very helpful. If you remember back when I was doing the canola drilling and the oat drilling with course play, it was leaving like a triangle on the corners, and the reason why is because I had the wrong setting. It wasn't necessarily wrong, it's just it wasn't the most ideal setting for the headlands, for the headland turning. So it should have been changed from smooth to turn. And well, I've got the drill going here. I've given it time to just get a bit of a head start so that we can see what it's doing, and hopefully it hasn't left those triangles. So we'll take a look. And yes, I have the crone. The reason why is because if it does work, that one has the largest header. Yep, brilliant. So thank you very much, Bram. It isn't leaving those great big triangles. Obviously we'll have to have a look at it later and see if it does a perfect job without missing anything. There might be something over there, but nothing substantial. So that is already a big improvement. Okay, let's go to the field to be told that we can't harvest or can't do our foraging. Thing is though, the error message that pops up says that you can't thresh in the rain. Well, we're not threshing, we're chopping. Chop, chop, chop. Ah, the lovely, tight Dorset roads. You wouldn't want to meet anybody coming in the other direction. Especially a lorry. Okay, right, here we are. Even if this does work, it's not really what I wanted to do. This is our sort of get out of jail free card. At least I hope it is. Instead of losing the crop, at least we'll be able to use it. And actually still make a ton of money out of it. If I can get through the gateway. Okay, right. Pipe up. And let's see if we get told that we can't do it. Oh nice, look at that, brilliant. It does work, right. So, we need our lorry. Look, it's not missing anything. Well, there was the slightest bit actually, but much better than it was before. Blocked in by a poop tanker. A very good poop tanker. It's a very good mod, that. Okay, so we just need to get out of here. We'll head to the field. And we should be able to get quite a bit in, because this is an 80,000 litre capacity trailer. Because I adjusted it. My plan is to remove 3 headlands today and finish it tomorrow. That would be good. It might take us just as long getting out of here. Oh, this is tight. Hedge. Lots of hedge. Okay, is that gate going to be... Oh, the gate's going to be in the way next. Oh, that is going to scrape. Right, I think the sensible thing to do would be to close the gate. Luckily, they're not very wide gates because there's 2. Right, we're free. Let's go. And this will be going into the silage pit which we've just cleared. So I'm very pleased that we did that. So yeah, it's a bit of a bonus silage crop. I certainly didn't want to do it. Next thing is the wet crop icon will disappear. No, it won't. No chance. So the way I'm going to tackle this is by putting it on course play. We'll set it up the same way as the drill. I'm hoping everything will go to plan. I think it's probably going to be easier setting up over here. The only thing I regret is not putting the extra long pipe on the forager, but hopefully it will still work. Okay, so we want to be doing field work, course generation, fill number 82, headland, yes definitely headland 3 times around. But let's turn, see if it's the same thing. It's probably not as important for harvesting, but we'll see. And that, I think, is everything. So, yeah, a few fiddly areas. But we shall drive the course and we shall follow, and hopefully it all works. That's actually a really good reach. Because it's probably not going to be possible to be alongside the whole time. We might have to be behind it. This is good. This is very good. I am so pleased. So yes, it was our get out of jail free card. Turning it to chaff. Yes, it's a good job that we can sell this for a very high price. In fact, probably more than the soybeans. It's just I wanted to do soybeans. That's why I planted them. But we are going late into the winter, getting our crops in. Thankfully, this is the last field. it's looking likely that the whole field is going to fit in one trailer. Then again, it is a big trailer. Anyway, yes, as I said, we'll do the 3 headlands now. We've pretty much finished them. Yeah, no, it won't all fit in, but it will be close. It's probably going to be like 1.5 trailer loads. Maybe just over 1. And we've also got this error message, well not error message, but this notification just here saying Axion 870 has reached its trigger endpoint. That's interesting. Wait there please. Has it really... It's really drilled the whole field, hasn't it? That's amazing. That didn't take very long. Wow, I'm impressed. So we'll stop that worker there, get rid of the notification. That's what we've done to that field. So, as it turns out, everything is actually now going okay. Except for whatever that's doing. Oh, it's going to go to the far side to start, I think. I think that's where it usually does. So yes, this is actually going to be for tomorrow's episode. The rest of this, we've taken the headland off, so that's the most tricky part. Now it should just be a case of going up and down, except for this little piece here where I think it's going to be a bit slow. But yeah, I think we have found the solution, or we have found the solution to what we should do with the soybean crop when it is too wet, and it is still too wet. So once this gets to the far side, I'm going to leave this video here, and then that will give us something to do tomorrow, because it is going to be going into the winter properly, as in nearly nothing to do except for feeding the animals, which we'll do. We'll create another feed mix and stuff, maybe sell some more silage. But yeah, most importantly, finish the soybeans. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.